Familia, somos el show de Piolín. Tenemos a Kari Lake de Arizona y tenemos también a su esposo Jeff. It's amazing to see you guys here.
I'm so excited. I'm meeting a legend, Piolin. It's so good to see you. I don't think we've had the opportunity to meet, but I know that you've met my husband before, and he speaks so highly of you. And you're so beloved in Arizona, by the way.
No, thank you so much. I see what you've been doing for Arizona, too.
Yeah.
And how's Ruby and Leo?
They're doing great. My son is back home. He's working. He couldn't join us. He said, Mom, I've got a job, and I can't ask for time off, which is great. That means I've raised him with a work ethic. And then my daughter was able to come and be here for my speech last night. And, I got a little emotional thinking about it because we're fighting for their lives. We're fighting for their future. And to have her in the audience, and I got off the stage and she hugged me and she said, great job, Mom. So when your kids are proud of you, it feels good. It really does.
That is the best reward.
And she's working really hard too, by the way. But she said to me the other day, and this is one of the reasons I'm in this fight. She said, Mom, I did the math. She works, by the way, full time. She said, I did the math. If I worked from the minute I woke up until the minute I went to bed, I still wouldn't be able to save enough money to buy a home in Arizona. And I thought, wow, I mean, is that what it's come to? People are thinking, how many more hours of working can I squeeze out of the day just to get by? And my kids and their generation, they don't believe they will ever be able to live the American dream because they're being priced out. And so we've got to get this under control. I want to make sure my kids are able to start a family, buy a house, and have that dream. This young generation deserves it.
Jeff, so you're the husband. We met. And how do you feel that Kari Lake is trying to fight to deliver the right message to our community?
I think it's absolutely essential. I mean, she's, como familia, como mamá. Ella
¿Y eres de Colombia?
Yo soy de Colombia, sí. Pues mi madre es colombiana.
Sí.
Yo nací aquí, pero sí, ella representa la familia completamente. Y creo que es importante esa institución en los Estados Unidos. Es lo más importante, ¿sí? Lo más fuerte que debe ser. Sí. Y en este momento el gobierno ahora no está fuerte como eso, ¿sí? Entonces ella quiere luchar por esas cosas.
Correcto.
Sí.
And talking about that, there's a law that Governor Newsom just signed where it says that if a child wants to change his gender, the teacher is not able to tell the parents. So the children can decide. What do you think about that, Kari Lake?
I'm absolutely opposed to this radical gender ideology that's being forced on our kids. It's being forced on our kids. They go to school, and this is something from day one they're starting to hear about. Not getting a proper education, and it's damaging our children. This is a mutilation of our children's bodies. And for this to be happening secretly, aside from the parents' knowledge, that is criminal. That should be criminal. Not signed into law as legal. They're taking away parents' rights. And not only that, they're damaging our kids. I mean, I don't know if you've got kids. When my kids were little, Leo wanted to be Spider-Man. And he wore that Spider-Man costume to 24. When he slept, we had to sneak it off and wash it just because he wore it so often. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to wash it. He wanted to be Spider-Man. And our kids, they can be talked into a lot of things. They're easily manipulated. And for schools and adults that are in a trusting situation to manipulate our kids and now keep the parents out of it, I'm actually ashamed of Gavin Newsom. And I'm often ashamed of his policies. He shouldn't be doing these, but that one, to me, takes the cake on one of the worst things ever, to hurt our children and do it behind the parents' back. I don't believe that these surgeries should be taking place, definitely not with minors at all. We're already seeing cases of people who've gone through that, young women who were talked into having their breasts removed, double mastectomy, hysterectomy, taking away their ability to ever be a mother, because somebody got into their brain when they were young and told them that they could be a boy. And then we're telling our boys that they shouldn't be men. They should be ashamed to be a man. They should be ashamed to be strong and masculine. That's the most beautiful gift. Just as God gave women femininity, they gave men masculinity. We need that. We are complementary. We're meant to be complementary to one another, and it's really disturbing what they're trying to do to our kids. We got to stop that. And I know President Trump is all about that. Agenda 47 is all about protecting our kids from this, so that they don't get mutilated, and when they grow up, they can be happy and healthy.
if President Trump wins the White House and he invites you.
When President Trump wins the White House.
Yes, that's right. Are you going to be part of the team?
Well, I'm running for U.S. Senate in Arizona, so I guess I will be part of the team because I want to make sure, and this is why President Trump has endorsed me and so many great, strong leaders have endorsed me. I want to make sure that that Agenda 47, which is about opportunity, which is about strength, which is about security, safety, greatness, is implemented and implemented quickly. We're in a mess right now. Our economy's in shambles, our borders out of control. We have people pouring across unvetted. Some people are dangerous. Drugs are pouring in. We're on the verge of World War III, if already not partially in it. We got to turn this around, and Agenda 47 is the way to do that. I want to get into the U.S. Senate. It's important that we get the majority. Right now, we don't have the majority. That means Chuck Schumer and the radical, disastrous Democrat policies are being pushed through, and we want to get these America First policies pushed through. So I'm going to work with him in the Senate. I'm going to have his back, and this term for President Trump is going to be monumental. I want everyone to know we're going to get through these times. We've been through tough times before in America. We're going to get through these times. And anybody listening right now, when you're feeling a little nervous and scared, just remember that God put us here for this moment. God truly put all of us here for this moment to save this country. And when we save this country, I believe we save the world. I have people from all over, countries all over, friends, they text me or write me or call me and say, please tell me America's going to get this right. Please tell me we're going to get Trump back in. Other countries around the world, they want Trump back in office. They know the world is in a precarious spot with Joe Biden and the Democrats.
Correct. Thank you so much, Kari Lake. And Jeff, thank you so much.
Mucho gusto.
And es un gusto verte otra vez.
Sí.
Thank you for really sending the message to our people. And we have a segment that we call Why We Came to the United States, and we answer to triumph. So what is the best message that you can deliver to our community that they have to do certain things to be successful in the United States? What are they supposed to do?
I don't think I need to tell people in the Hispanic community how to succeed. They're the most successful, hardworking, incredible people. I know that because I'm married to one. And I think they've already got everything they need to succeed. You know, come here, work hard, and build your future. And that's what's so beautiful about America. It's in shambles right now, and right now I feel like the American dream is slipping away, but we're going to get things turned around. I want people to know that if you work hard, you shouldn't have to work 2 and 3 jobs and then pick up another side, job on the side. We want people to work hard, but also be able to have that time to enjoy their family and to live with peace and prosperity. So I don't think I need to tell the Latino community how to be successful. They're already some of the most successful people I've ever met.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
And blessings to you and your family.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great meeting you.
So good.